Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue on PS1, unfortunately. I like, as I was saying that, I was like, it's Lunar 2 Eternal Blue on PS2, but no, it's PS1. RIP. Here's the entrance, hero. Hand me the jewel I gave you earlier. It's time to put it to use. If we put the jewel into the eye, like this, the door should open. Left opal jewel. It's a perfect fit, my boy. Nope. My eyesight isn't what it used to be. I can certainly see that the door hasn't opened. I followed the procedure just as it was written in the book. Very strange indeed. I'm certain that putting the jewel in the left eye should have opened the door. Maybe I didn't have the proper instructions. Maybe my book was missing a page. Hero, his face looks like the one in the dragon ruins that you pried the jewel out of. I think I know what'll happen if you put that jewel into the other socket. Perhaps. Right sapphire jewel. Let's see what happens. Eureka! Should have realized that we needed 2 jewels to open the entrance, not 1. I didn't know you'd found a dragon jewel, hero. Suppose it's from the dragon ruins. What else haven't you told your grandpa, Are there any more secrets I should know? Ah, well, I should have realized that you were ready to explore the ruins, my boy. You've gone and grown up on me, hero. Much as your grandpa hates to admit it. I'm just glad you're not upset with me, Grandpa. Now let's go inside and see what we find. Freaking could not move for some reason. Like, it was not letting me through the passage. Alright. Blue Labyrinth, first floor. We have some slimes and a brain picker. So let's try a little bit of boomerang. I think these are green, meaning that like boomerang is like effective, whereas orange here is just like, you know, standard like effectiveness. I have heal, which restores HP to 1, and I have calm, which restores HP to all. Guess maybe I do want Grandpa a little bit closer, though, because it looks like he really only has close range, like, combat. So I might want to bring him closer in terms of, like, his starting position. Youch! Goodness, that took 3 hits to kill 1 slime. Let me attack the brain picker while I'll heal hero. Hopefully.
We've got to keep our strength up.
We've got to keep our strength up. Old man shouts at adventurer. Heals him in the process. I guess. That's really funny. Dong! I like that the slime went all the way around me to attack. Because that makes sense. Got him. That was 7 experience. Oh my goodness. The problem is that there is literally no place to, like, get healing items or anything. So that's something to be a little cautious of. Is not only is there just no place to, like, you know, get healing items, but, you know, MP is a thing you have to worry about too. So, oh, I forgot to move Grandpa forward. Oh well. Try to remember to do that, like, afterwards. So, but yeah, every character has a range. And that range is, like, how far they can walk in the battle, basically. The higher the range, the further they can walk. And the number of attacks also is like a range of how much they can move as well. Because they can basically, if they reach the edge of their range, and see here, Hero just went up from 14 to 15 range. But when they reach the edge of their range, if they aren't up against an enemy yet, they can use up one of their attacks to be able to move further. So it's pretty cool, honestly. Alright, we have hit the switch. Now we gotta find the next switch. But yeah, it's honestly not a great idea, and I forgot to move him again, because of course I did. It's not a great idea to, like, attack everything at the start here. But also, like, you kind of need to. So, because you need, like, you'll need the experience for when you get to the boss. Because the boss is not exactly easy. It is the destroyer, after all. This is a very short game, you know. But we'll fight the final boss right at the beginning. Nah, I'm kidding. Clearly, there's a lot more to the game than that, but Angel's Tear. Hey, a revive item. And that is one thing I don't understand. Not giving the player access to some level of revival at the beginning. Because, like, and that's the thing, like, I feel like the player is most likely to need revival at the beginning of the game, you know? Because they're, you know, low level, basically. But that's not generally how that's generally not how, like, a lot of games work, much to my surprise. So, nice! You can probably guess, but that's a crit when, like, the screen flashes like that. And you do, like, massive, ridiculous damage. Couldn't just take 2 steps down, Hero. No, had to go all the way around. This game has some of the strangest, like, pathfinding. There. I remembered to move him! Woo! Blue Labyrinth, first floor. But yeah, I don't think I want to balance my game to be this difficult. Like, I started... The RPG I'm working on, I started with some pretty heavy, like, balance. Where it's like, oh, you know, you really need to, like, you know, have healing item, you know, have a lot of healing items and stuff. And I just don't really like that. You know? I know that some people say, like, it's best if, you know, combat is, like, you know, set up in a way that, ooh, that costs 12 MP to cast. Where it's like, every combat can be, you know, the last combat, right? I just don't like that. It doesn't feel good. You know? Partially because you're going through so many fights, right? Something like this, you know, Lunar, where all of the encounters are on map. You can avoid them or not as you please, more or less. It's not as big of a deal to have, like, really strong, you know, encounters. But in games where, you know, Pokemon style encounters, you know, where, like, they're not on map, you know, they just pop in as you, like, walk around, it gets really tiring if you're constantly having to, you know, have to heal, basically. Like, it gets really tiring to just constantly need to heal. And so I really think that there's two things that can be done to alleviate that. Obviously, one is make encounters a little easier. But also, I think having the encounters on map like this really does help to alleviate a lot of that, like, difficulty. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that if you killed that guy, it killed all of the others. So... But yeah, in, like, I don't know, and maybe that's just me, but that's one thing that I dislike a lot about RPGs is the fact that you're so regularly in combat in most RPGs. I'm just, you know, I've reached that point of being like, okay, can I just, like, not have to deal with, you know, a group of enemies just once here, you know? And definitely, again, one of the ways to alleviate that is absolutely, you know, when you add the monsters on the map, you know, you can just avoid, you know? And that's a really, you know, handy, like, quality of life feature. I guess? Oh wait, this might just be the puzzle as opposed to the teleporter. I think this is, I don't think this is the teleporter. I think this is just, like, the puzzle of this floor. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking. That said, I do believe that the enemies stay dead for the most part when you kill them.
Dodge this.
Like, I think in, like, forests and stuff they don't. But in, like, a dungeon area like this, they do. So... Thanks for that, Ruby. That do help, actually. It would be really nice if one of these slimes would drop an herb for me. Like, I don't want to spend too much of Gwyn's MP here. But also, I'm very limited on herbs. You know? I've only got 4 of them. And I'd rather save those for, like, when I actually need, you know, hero or something to be able to heal. So... That said, I should be able to... Okay. Be able to do that. And sword this guy. There we go. That's the trick to it. Hero gains a level. Whee! If only you healed on freaking level up. I don't think you do. Nope, you don't. That's another thing that can be done to kind of alleviate some of the tediousness. Is if when you level... Like, you know, you heal up and mana up and stuff like that. So. Starlight, this might come in handy. Indeed, it will. Bye-bye. Tried it. Well, I do have a... Ooh, boy. I do have a Starlight, and I might have to use that on Hero.
Dodge this!
Youch! 31 HP. Or MP, rather. Cool. Since I just picked up one, I'm willing to use one. So. Hey! There's an herb. That'll help. Also, how do you say it? Do you say herb? Or do you say herb? I always hear it as herb. Like, with the H being silent. But, I know that some people say it is herb as well. I just have never, like, actually... Like, I have, like, very rarely ever heard somebody say herb. So... Ah, frick! I was really hoping to avoid you. But, oh well.
Dodge this!
Hey, another herb. Also, like... So, like, that's another thing about English that I'm a little uncertain of. Like, let's say you are wanting to say, you know, so something occurs in, you know, an hour, right? So do you say an hour? Or do you say a hour because the H is there? Like, I've always been told that it's based off of Not the actual, like, letter, but off of the, like, sound that's made. So, like, it's an hour. Despite the fact that there's an H, it's the H is silent, so therefore it's an, you know. Hero, Gwyn, look at that. Isn't it fantastic? Yeah, we just went through the ruins. We haven't even touched the Spire yet. Indeed it is, Ruby. Indeed it is. After all these years of gazing at the blue star from afar, I'm about to unlock its mysteries. We have to keep walking before you start unlocking, Grandpa. So we still have the blue spire that we still have to climb. Oops, did I don't remember if I saved. Nope, I didn't. Okay. It takes forever to like load like the save menu and actually like save. So I was like, did I save or did I just wait on the menu to load? I just waited on the loading menu. Or the loading of the menu, rather. Defense down. Magic mask. Let Gwyn deal with the slime. There we go. Now the nice part is that this is technically a good like spot to grind at. Because you can just run straight back out and hit the statue. So I don't know if I will do any like legit grinding here, but I definitely am probably going to run back after a couple of these fights. I do think that they respawn if you leave the map like entirely, but I don't fully remember. It has been a long time since I actually like played this like legit, so ow. Gosh dang it. Stop making me move all over the thing. All over the freaking map here. Like, seriously. It's annoying. These masks, though, always start with a defense down. And quite regularly, it seems to be targeted at poor Gwyn. As if he didn't already have enough troubles. You know? Ow. It's fine. Luckily, if anybody gets knocked out, they're brought back up after combat is over. So, it is nice that way. Also, you apparently have to go all the way around to interact with the statue. So there's that. Alright, let's see if everything respawned in here. No? There's no slime at the entrance, so maybe they don't respawn. Because, yeah, the enemies here didn't respawn. There's this slime, but I don't think I killed this one earlier. So, something to consider for my own game that I'm working on. You know, the idea of, like, dungeon mobs don't respawn. That said, RPG Maker is not as easy to freaking, you know, build on-map encounters for, or with, I should say. It is possible, and I have done it before, but still. Defense Wisdom went up. Fractured Armor reduces the target's defense rating. Cool. That seems useful. That said, this game does something that I really get annoyed at, which is that when a character joins your party, they don't join at the level of your other, like, characters. And that just annoys the crap out of me. Like, I just think everybody should always just stay at, equal experience. It just makes sense to me. So, that's how I have mine. The characters in mine set up is equal experience. I actually have, like, a bit of coding that runs before anybody, like, joins your party. That's like, find out who has the highest experience. Okay. Now take from there and give everybody, give the new party member that much experience. So that they start at the same experience as your characters. So, I just, like, it's really annoying when you get a level, 7 character to join your party, but you're, like, level 20, So, in, what is it, Mother 1, Earthbound Beginnings, whatever you want to call it. Earthbound 0, Earthbound Beginnings, whatever you want to call it. You get a character near the end of the game who starts at level 1, and I'm just like, seriously? Squall was learned. Create a windy diversion. Cool. Very cool. Alright, well, this floor is clear. Since mobs don't seem to be respawning, I'm going to take this as a chance to heal up again. And then we'll go up to the second floor. So, see, I like that. See, if 3 encounters is about as much as you can handle before you need, like, healing, but then there's something that lets you heal, I call that good game design. Yeah, I'd really prefer not to fight those things, actually. Those things hurt a good bit. I like that they're a demon on the outside, but then they're a bomb angel here. Squall. Create a windy diversion. I can do that right there. Hit everything. Bang! And all of the slimes are weak to that, which is great. Bonk! He's getting ready to shoot something at me, but we're good. But yeah, I definitely think, like, this is the style I want to do in my game. Where there's, like, on-map encounters.
Ferocious wind!
They're all dead. Bonk. I have been silenced! Or, excuse me, muted! Wow, that took both of my moves to get that far. And I still didn't get up to the enemy. Good grief. That is what we in the D&D community, or the tabletop community, considering everything that's freaking going on with D&D right now. That's what we call a dash. This goes up, right? That goes up. I don't want to go that way. I do want to go over this way. There's an item box over here. This might come in handy. Hi, slime. Bye, slime. Healing nut. I got his nuts. Recovers plenty of HP. How much HP is plenty? Like, seriously. Why are we opposed to, you know, telling the player what the item does? Nah. I'm low. Hey, the freaking mobs down here respawned. So that's interesting. I was like, you know, nothing down here, no worries. And then immediately there were mobs. I was like, what the frick? I didn't think they respawned, but apparently they do at some point. I don't know what causes mob respawning. But all of these guys have all respawned, so that's interesting. Wonder what exactly, like, determines that. It's a crystal knight. Oh no. Guess I'll do that.
Ferocious wind!
So, I mean, you can sit here and grind in this area if you want to. Because apparently at some point they respawn. I don't know what causes them to or not to. So, I was going to say that's what we... did I say it? It's what we call a dash in the D&D community. But then, with everything going on D&D wise, and Wizards of the Coast and all that, being stupid. Like, do I want to talk about D&D? Nah. I love that apparently the door just gives you the ability to be protected from that. I'm just like... okay. This seems like a good spot to end the episode off at, though. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you missed. There should be a link to Discord and Patreon as well. If you want to come and hang out with us.
Ferocious wind!
And, or would like to help support the channel. So, feel free to come on out. That ended up, the defense ended up being completely useless there. Would have been better to attack, but oh well. But yeah, with that, I guess I'll see you all. Oh, well, hopefully I will see you all next time. See you later. I don't know what happened there.